And the Oscar goes to Joaquin Phoenix Joker.
Let's go. I'm doing better.
Whether we're talking about gender inequality or racism or queer rights or indigenous rights or animal rights, we're talking about the fight against injustice.
Doing better than ever. I'm doing better than ever. I'm doing better than ever. You know, I'm doing better than ever. 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 Like the sun shining after bad weather. I'm doing better than ever. I'm doing better than ever. I'm doing better than ever.
One with flying colours? What else to expect? You are vegan.
With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 1 of 4.
Etc.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws.
Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan. Make peace. So be it.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Unsere Sendungen bieten viele Sprachen. Gehen Sie auf suprememastertv.com/schedule.
I gave to her and said, this is to thank you from all of us, customers. And she was very happy. Or a cashier or the person who helped me to bring the shopping out or anybody, just to spread kindness. Maybe they don't need it. Nobody expects anything. Taxi drivers don't expect so much tip, but I give more. Or I give chocolate or cakes, whatever I have with me, just to spread kindness, just to make this world a happier place to live for everyone.
Please keep watching to find out more.
Vegan, 'cause we will get what we give out.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English and French with subtitles in Arabic, Hollandese, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, Thai, and Ukrainian or Uranian.
Adorables téléspectateurs, c'est un plaisir que vous soyez parmi nous aujourd'hui. Je m'appelle Samuel et je suis originaire du Cameroun. Les Camerounais au bon cœur vous saluent et vous souhaitent un chemin vers l'illumination rempli de sincérité et de foi. Le pays d'Afrique centrale qu'est le Cameroun est souvent appelé l'Afrique en miniature, en raison de sa diversité géographique et culturelle qui représente des aspects de la vie sur tout le continent. chaque climat et écosystème de l'Afrique peut être trouvé au Cameroun. Plages, déserts, montagnes, forêts tropicales et savanes. Pour préserver ces environnements précieux et la vie qu'ils renferment, le Cameroun a désigné plus de 20 zones naturelles protégées. Le Cameroun abrite une quantité étonnante de 8260 espèces végétales recensées et plus de 1500 types de personnes du règne animal. Parmi eux, des êtres fantastiques tels que la grenouille conroa Goliath, une personne amphibienne remarquable qui déplace de gros rochers pour bâtir des maisons sûres pour ses enfants. Sur les zones côtières et les hauts plateaux sont cultivées des bananes, des fèves de cacao, de la canne à sucre, du café et du coton. Parmi le grand pourcentage de Camerounais impliqués dans l'agriculture, beaucoup ont leur propre petite exploitation familiale. La diversité culturelle du Cameroun est exceptionnelle, le pays ayant plus de 230 groupes ethniques. Malgré leur singularité, tous les groupes coexistent en paix sur tout le territoire. Un sport très populaire pour les Camerounais est le football. Le pays compte 2 équipes nationales, les Lions indomptables et les Lions indomptables. Toutes 2 ont fait la une des journaux pour leur excellence sur le terrain et leur esprit d'équipe. C'était agréable de découvrir le digne Cameroun avec vous, bienveillants téléspectateurs. Puissiez-vous être guidés par le ciel pour mener une vie noble et édifiante.
Never look at animal people flesh counter again? Good that you are a determined vegan. Bless you.
Maître suprême Ching Hai, vegan, est un professeur spirituel, une philanthrope et une artiste mondialement connue. Elle a été invitée à donner des conférences sur la méthode de méditation Guan Yin dans le monde entier. Nous vous invitons à regarder Suivez la voie de l'amour, qui présente Maître suprême Ching Hai.
We'll search high and low for a little love to bestow on all beings in all corners of existence. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan.
Maître suprême Ching Hai, comme elle est tendrement appelée, vit au quotidien ce message. Suivez la voie de l'amour. Philanthrope, artiste et visionnaire spirituel reconnu, elle apporte son amour et son aide au-delà de toutes les frontières raciales et culturelles à des personnes du monde entier. Les nécessiteux et les sans-abri, les instituts de recherche médicale, les anciens combattants, les personnes défavorisées, les handicapés physiques et mentaux, les réfugiés, les victimes de catastrophes naturelles, etc. Nous voyons d'innombrables rappels de la compassion, le signe caractéristique de cette dame bienveillante et de l'organisation internationale qui s'inspire de son exemple aimant.
Whatever we can share, begin with sharing. And then we will feel a subtle change in ourselves. More love will be pouring into our consciousness, and we will be aware of something. And that is a beginning. We are here to learn to grow, as well as to learn to use our power, our limitless power of love and creativity, in order to make a better world wherever we happen to be incarnated. Don't worry, I pray for you, okay, honey?
Les êtres humains ne sont pas les seuls êtres. Les bénéficiaires bénis de sa gentillesse. Les animaux personnes de différentes espèces reçoivent aussi sa bienfaisance illimitée.
You okay, boy? You okay? Yeah, come on, baby. Hey, look at you. Oh, quack, quack, quack. You happy? Quack, quack, quack. Hello, you grow so big now, you. Bon appetito. I love you. Good appetite.
This is one of the reasons why we should be vegan. Love for all beings, extending love.
Maître suprême Ching Hai, vegan, est né dans le centre de l'O Lac, Vietnam. Durant sa jeunesse, on la voit souvent aider les malades dans les hôpitaux et les nécessiteux, ainsi que les animaux personnes blessées, et ce, par tous les moyens possibles. Jeune adulte, elle part en Europe pour étudier et elle y devient ensuite interprète pour la Croix-Rouge. Elle ne tarde pas à découvrir que la souffrance et la douleur existent aux quatre coins du globe et sa recherche des remèdes à ces maux devient alors le but essentiel de sa vie. Elle mène à l'époque une vie heureuse, mariée à un médecin allemand, et bien que ce soit une décision extrêmement difficile pour tous les deux, son époux accepte leur séparation. Elle entreprend alors un voyage de plus de 2 ans en quête de vérité spirituelle. Finalement, dans les régions les plus reculées de l'Himalaya, en Inde, elle trouve un maître illuminé qui l'initie à la méthode Guanyin, une méthode de méditation sur la lumière et le son céleste intérieur. Après un certain temps de pratique, elle devient totalement éclairée. Peu après son retour de l'Himalaya, à la demande sincère de son entourage, Maître suprême Ching Hai partage la méthode Guanyin avec les autres, les encourageant à se tourner vers l'intérieur pour retrouver leur propre grandeur. À travers la méthode de méditation Guanyin, ils obtiennent également davantage d'épanouissement, de bonheur et de paix. Les invitations ne tardent pas à affluer de toutes parts des États-Unis, etc.
I saw that I was everywhere and in every creature.
Europe.
To see God is very, very simple.
Asie.
All religions tell you be a good person here and find heaven while you can.
Australie.
We are the sons and daughters of God. We are ourselves the Supreme Master.
Afrique.
I will show you how to get direct teaching.
Et Amérique du Sud.
And keep the commandments and try to lead a more vegan life.
Ainsi que d'importantes organisations qui convient Maître suprême Ching Hai à donner des conférences.
The peace and love that we most often talk about and seek, we have within ourselves. You must look inside and find your own treasure and find the real lasting happiness. The future is in our hands. So you make it beautiful or you make it worse. It's up to you.
Maître suprême Ching Hai s'est découvert de nombreux talents cachés qu'elle exprime à travers ses peintures, créations artistiques, musique et poésie, et la création de bijoux et de vêtements de mode qui dépeignent la beauté intérieure et extérieure. Le revenu généré par ces créations artistiques a permis à Maître suprême Ching Hai de créer un fonds indépendant pour financer les activités humanitaires afin de soutenir sa noble mission d'assister les enfants de Dieu lorsqu'ils sont dans le besoin. Bien que ne recherchant en aucune façon la reconnaissance, Maître suprême Ching Hai a reçu divers prix de par le monde, de divers représentants gouvernementaux et organisations privées à de nombreuses occasions. Ils comprennent le prix de la paix mondiale, le prix du leadership spirituel mondial, le prix de la promotion des droits de l'homme, le prix humanitaire du citoyen du monde, le prix du service public exceptionnel à l'humanité, le prix Gouzi de la paix 2006, le certificat d'honneur de la Semaine de la musique de Los Angeles et la première place d'argent du 27e prix Kelly 2006. De plus, le 25 octobre et le 22 février ont été proclamés jour du Maître suprême Ching Hai aux États-Unis.
Master Ching Hai, she also brings love around the world where there is hate. She brings hope where there is despair. And she brings understanding where there is misunderstanding. She is the light of a great person, an angel of mercy for all of us.
Agradecer a la Suprema Maestra su liderazgo, agradecerle su optimismo, agradecerle ese don de gente que tiene que la hace tan única y tan especial.
Fue una impresión muy grata de ver un corazón tan noble, tan dispuesto a servir. Ella está sirviendo a todos los seres humanos, está sirviendo al planeta para salvarlo, para rescatarlo. Tiene un corazón noble, pero también un gran liderazgo. Sé que van a suceder las cosas que tienen que suceder.
Maître suprême Ching Hai est une des personnes de nos jours qui se consacre vraiment aux autres en les aidant à trouver et à créer une belle vision de notre avenir. Beaucoup de grandes personnalités dans l'histoire ont eu un rêve. Et dans ses propres mots, Supreme Master Ching Hai a également le sien.
I dream that all the world will become peaceful. I dream that everyone becomes the Buddha. I dream that all the killing will stop. I dream that all the children will walk in peace and harmony. I dream that all the nations will shake hands with each other, protect each other, and help each other. I dream that our beautiful planet will not be destroyed. It takes billions, trillions of years to produce this planet. And it's so beautiful, so wonderful. I dream that it will continue, but in peace, beauty, and love.
Aujourd'hui, nous sommes bénis de présenter le rassemblement perspicace intitulé « Traiter autrui avec gentillesse », troisième partie de 5 épisodes, dans Entre maître et disciple, donné en anglais le 27 mai 2007 à Zangquanxian am Klopiner See, en Autriche.
We pray for Ukraine or Ukraine.
Vừa trời đất vào xuân, ta gửi tình trên cánh bướm, bay về cõi thanh thang, có người đẹp như giấc mộng.
So I said, it's okay, you're a good woman, it's all right, don't worry. So I invited her for a drink and, give her a lot of fruits and candies, cakes, cookies to bring home. And she was always, mein Gott, mein Gott, mein Gott. Very nice. Just to show you how much kindness is lacking in the world. You see what I mean? And same with the driver in another city or the conductor on the train and all that. He couldn't believe I pay all that money, even though, he said I didn't need to. But I said, before I came in here, I told you that I would take the whole cabin just to be alone for a while, if you have it. And you say yes, but I have to pay more expensive. I said, of course, and I promised you to pay, so now I have to pay. He said, oh, you say like that, but it's legal. He said like that. I said, no, it's not legal. You have to pay what you have to pay, yeah? Because he's a Muslim. I said, because Allah is looking at you all the time. You have to be correct. You have to do what you must do. Even if nobody knows, he said, nobody knows. I said, Allah knows. Huh? So after a while, I said, please take it, help me to be correct. And later on, after a while, he took it. But he couldn't believe it. He kept asking me to take it back because it's so much money. He said, it's very expensive. I said, I knew it. I knew it before I entered here. Not that you dragged me in or you cheated me anything. Yeah, I knew it. And it's okay, I have money to pay. If I don't have, of course, I would accept it as God's gift. But God already gave me the money to pay for it. So I don't want to take another gift from that. Anyway, so just to show you that this lady, she worked here all her life, to earn her money. And she met can you imagine how many kinds of people? Because this is a hotel, you meet all kinds of people. But even then, she's so suspicious. You understand me? She meets all kinds of people. So that means she has not met kindness. Yeah? She has not met it. People just come and, bargain as much as possible to get a cheap price or whatever. Or, treat her like, okay, I come and pay money, I expect this, I expect that, maybe. But they have probably not been kind to her. Maybe not. Otherwise, she wouldn't have been so suspicious, If you own a hotel and you see that kind of money, it's normal, no? You want to sell a hotel, that's the kind of money you expect, and that's the kind of money people would give to you. So why is it so suspicious, For example, Yeah. So it's very difficult for people to live in this world because kindness is very rare, yeah? So wherever I can, I make people happy. A taxi driver or a bus conductor with whom I never meet again. If I have some chocolate box with me, I would give them some. Or the stewardess on an airplane, if I have chocolates, I share some with them. It might not be a lot because I cannot carry a lot, but just maybe a bar or something like that. Or a cleaner at the airport, I just give them a bar of chocolate. If I have a small bar, I give small. If I have big, I give big. Or the sellers in the shop, I buy some chocolate and then return her one box. And they're all very, very surprised and happy. Can you imagine? Nobody ever did that. On Mother's Day or any day, I just do it any day. Because sometimes my family is big, 10 dog people, 10 bird people, and how many people, sometimes a lot. So I buy a lot sometimes. And she keeps tipping and pushing the things away and put in the bag. It's very tiring for the arms. Do you understand that? The person who do that all day long, non-stop in a supermarket, imagine it's you. Imagine it, okay? So I always ask them if their arms is all right, it's not too tired because you work all day. She said, oh, nobody ever asked me like that. Of course it's very tired, but I have to work. And then I would return to her a box of fanciful chocolate, a good one. Or if I don't have, I run back into the shop again and find the chocolate counter, buy a good one, the best one I can find, but decent size. Not too big so that she doesn't feel too intimidated and worry about the boss, So I bought just the right size and gave to her and said, this is to thank you from all of us, customers. And she was very happy. Or a cashier or the person who helped me to bring the shopping out or anybody, just to spread kindness. Maybe they don't need it. Nobody expects anything. Taxi drivers don't expect so much tip, but I give more. Or I give chocolate or cakes, whatever I have with me, just to spread kindness, just to make this world a happier place to live for everyone. So I do that all the time to strangers. This is, some people call it, how you say, random kindness. Yeah, just do it any way you can. It doesn't have to be expensive, okay? If you don't have a lot of money, it doesn't have to be expensive. Just a small bar of chocolate, yeah? A few candies, anything you have. Or if you don't have, then be very kind and humble, very grateful to them and say, oh, you do a good job. Yes, and you are very kind, you are very helpful. I don't know how to thank you. May God bless you and your family. And some kind words are also very beautiful. It doesn't have to be always chocolate. Yes, but I also give physical, kind words. Also, and because I can afford it, I give also physical evidence of it. And I say, hey, go home and have a tea break with your family later. Or here is for you. When you have a coffee break, you can share it with your colleagues and all that. And they like it very much, yeah? Of course, chocolate is nice. It's not just because of kindness only, but chocolate people like, no? Or cakes, yeah? They like, no? Yeah, people like. So this is what we should do, because I realize how important it is to be kind to people. It's very important. It lifts up their life, their day. Yeah? And then maybe they look back at their job, they say, it's not that bad. People appreciate it very much, my job. Normally he might take it for granted. Stretch it out, stretch it. Stretch your legs out if you want, okay? The one who can. Put it on the shoulder of the one who's in front. Put your legs up, that's it. Yeah, don't be too tired, okay? Yeah, don't be too tired. Anyway, where were we? Huh? Yeah, it's important to be kind to people all the time. Yeah? Yes, all the time. Even if sometimes they are grumpy to you. Like I've been running from one terminal to another, and finally I found the real place to check in. Yeah, but then there were 2 or 3 counters, all saying business class, and then one is a business and economy together. So I thought that's okay also. I came over, and then she just shut it, walk in. So I walked back into my line next door, and a man just walked in front of me and said, I'm before you. I said, okay, go ahead, please. Other customers all saw it. And they were smiling at me. They said, I saw it. He said, I saw it. I said, never mind. I've been waiting all afternoon and wasting many hours already. So a few more minutes, it won't hurt me. Let him, okay? And then another woman came running. Are you in a hurry? Are you in a hurry? Can I cut in? I said, oh, you can, please. Please cut in. And then I said to the man behind me, I said, I have to be behind you now because I give my place to this lady, so I will be behind you. I said, no, don't worry. I'm also like you. I don't care anymore. So, okay, we became friends after, talking a little bit about weather stuff. Wow, waiting for 3-4 hours. So many things to talk about. History of mankind. Anyway, then afterward, each was reading nonsense in a newspaper and waiting. And it turned out after a while, anyway, the plane didn't go. Waiting. So the man who cut in front of me, he bumped into me and he smiled at me, and I smiled at him back. Fine. And then later the airplane returned to the airport anyway, and he passed me by Bruce. And I said, hey, why are you in a hurry now? Yeah, my God, people are just so funny, don't you think? Grown-up people are so funny, and they blame the children. Yes, it's so funny. So that's how things are. People are so used to being competitive, kill others to live, even not to kill animals, people to kill each other, kill colleagues, kill fellow passengers just to walk on, you know what I mean? And there's no hurry anywhere. Everybody's going to Vienna, on that plane, and everybody's waiting. So he knew I just stepped aside for 2 seconds. And I stepped back. And he took my place. He said, no, you are behind me. I said, okay, go ahead. I feel, what a funny world, I mean, I would never do that, to my fellow passengers. And there's no hurry going anywhere. The whole queue is behind you. The plane won't leave without you, without so many customers, because we still had time. We had 2 hours for check-in. And later we waited many more hours. Yeah, I hope this guy learned the lesson. No matter how hurried you are, if you're not going, you're just not going, baby. That's that. So much of pushiness, pushing, and then he returned back to where he was, square one. I hope he really learned his lesson now. Actually, I forgot to tell you. When he was smiling at me, I had about 5 bars in my little bag. I gave him 1 bar just to revenge for his unkindness to me. I hope that will sweeten his temperature in the future with other passengers and other fellow human beings, you know. I'm sure it will. So it's very nice to have some chocolate. You know, I don't know what else. There must be more nicer chocolate, but that one was also light because it was a wafer. I can't afford to carry a lot. I have only a small handbag, but this size with all kinds of things in it already, yeah? But I always have some chocolate in case I see some crying children. I give it to them, yeah? Some stressed out old woman or something, or complaining customer, I always give them. And yesterday I lost my sunglasses also because the girl was crying in emergency there. She was very afraid. She's teenage, you know, about 11 years old, and she was crying, and she was so stressed. So I said, hey, look, I have sunglasses. Yeah. And put it on yourself, and you see it become dark, and you don't see anything anymore. And it will be no problem, no matter, it's all the same, all dark. You don't see people crying, jumping, anything. So she put it on and said, wow, who is this pretty princess? And then she smiled, and then everything was better, and she went back to her seat. Yeah, and it was okay. So that's the only thing I could give her from my bag at that time, because no more chocolate. I don't have any fancy thing in my bag, but sunglasses, yeah. Teenagers love it, you know? You know, anything, just put it on. I said, oh, this is the latest, you know. It's very cool. And she was very happy, yeah. I calmed her down, and she went back to her mother, yeah, or whoever, because the stewardess was trying to calm her and put her in their seat and all that, but she wasn't calm. She kept crying. Not loud, yeah, but she was very, obviously, very, very stressed, yeah, very worried, very upset because of the news that the airplane didn't go, that the airplane was having trouble and going back to the original airport and not going back to her home. She was so scared, very, very scared. Mensch. Yeah, so it's good to have a couple of sunglasses in my bag next time. Chocolate doesn't last forever. I keep giving, you know.
Thuở trời đất vào xuân, tình yêu vỡ lòng trên giấy mới, lời thơ phơi phới bay về vu sơn và lòng như cháy hồn.
Russia, go home now.
Meat, fish, chicken, and dairy clog and block the flow of the spiritual energy in the nadis, channels. So what we don't want to do is put that in there. My diet went vegan, and then I observed when people went to live food, as it did for me, that energy was enhanced. The flow of energy was enhanced. The Honorable Reverend Rabbi Gabriel Cousins, MD, vegan.
Demain, dans Entre Maître et Disciple.
People are very grumpy sometimes because they work very hard in life and they've been harassed by other people, yeah, and it goes around like a devil's circle, yeah. So we just break it. We have to break this devil's circle. Understand me? Because if we join in, we are also grumpy, and then the circle will get bigger and stronger and include us inside it. So if we are still outside the circle, we have the power to break it, yeah? Once we are inside already, it's difficult. It takes a long time, yeah? Until somebody comes and breaks it.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. St. Vincent and the Grenadines is one of them. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Protection of animal egg. Any person who cruelly treats an animal person is guilty of an offense and is liable to a fine of 1,500 East Caribbean dollars, equivalent to $555 US, and imprisonment for 3 months. Anyone who engages animal people in fighting or permits another person to do so is also liable to a fine and imprisonment. Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab tests, or for any reason at all. Be vegan, make peace, so be it.
Courtois téléspectateurs, merci de votre compagnie dans l'épisode d'aujourd'hui intitulé « Traiter autrui avec gentillesse ». Troisième partie de 5 épisodes dans Entre maître et disciple. Dans un instant, retrouvez des extraits des 6 Énéades de Plotin, végétarien, l'âme et la vertu. Première partie des 2 épisodes dans l'émission Parole de sagesse. Veuillez rester sur Supreme Master Television pour plus de programmes constructifs. Puissent tous les animaux personnes être chéris et protégés par tous aux 4 coins du monde. Courteous viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode entitled Do Treat People with Kindness, Part 3 of 5. On Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is excerpts from the 6 Enneads by Plotinus, vegetarian, the soul and virtue. Part 1 of 2 on words of wisdom. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming. May all animal people be cherished and protected by all people everywhere.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.